Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I know it's over a week since 2025 has happened now. It might even be 2 weeks by the time this video uploads. Let's give 25 predictions for 2025. I got this idea from Ludwig. He does it every year. I think a lot of people do these type of videos anyway. But I thought I'm going to do one this year because heck, why not? Don't worry about the ring light, okay? I'm sorry. It's there. I can't be bothered moving it now that I've started this recording. So be it. I'm going to list a bunch of different predictions, and at the end of the year, we'll come back, we'll have a look, we'll see what was right, what wasn't right, how stupid I was, or how smart I was. Also, just moved my camera over so you can see Tiffany Stratton. Let me know your best prediction, or your worst prediction, or your funniest prediction in the comments below. I'll read them, I'll like them, and you should like and you should subscribe to this channel because why not? But without further ado, let's start off with sport. I have a couple of different sporting ones here. And let's just start off with the NFL. I have the Lions beating the Bills in the Super Bowl. And this isn't a part of the prediction, but I think as celebration, Dan Campbell will bite a kneecap. I think it is the odds-on favorite thing to happen, but I'm going to just stick with it anyway because that is personally what I think. I would love to see the Bills win the Super Bowl, but I just think the Lions are too good. In the NBA, Boston go back-to-back. I am not going to predict who they verse because the West is stacked as shit, but I'm going to go Boston to go back-to-back, and I don't think they'll win it the year after, but I think Boston will just turn it up in the playoffs. Let's then move on to a personal sport of mine, or a close local sport here in Australia, the NRL. I'm predicting the Melbourne Storm to win the NRL Grand Final. Do I think they're going to be the minor premiers? No. I think Penrith, or even this is going to sound stupid, the Broncos. I think they could definitely be minor premiers. I just have a feeling Melbourne will win the NRL Grand Final. Then I have Man United don't finish in the top 8 for the 2024-2025 season that is going on at the moment. So that prediction will finish up in May, and I'll hopefully be correct on that. I don't think Man United are going to finish in the top 8. I think they're going to finish 9th or 10th. And my final one for sport is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, has 2 matches for the WWE this year. I think one at WrestleMania and one at SummerSlam. What are those matches going to be? God knows. But I'm predicting he has 2 matches and only 2 this year. But let's move on to gaming, where I have GTA 6 gets delayed again and then releases and wins Game of the Year. I think I'm not going to say it's a sure lock, but if GTA 5 is one of the greatest games of all time, you can't really fail for GTA 6. Just build off of that, make the graphics better, make the story different, and leave it at that. And you've got a perfect game. Make the online exactly the same. I think you've got a perfect game there. And I think it will win Game of the Year, even if it gets delayed. The Nintendo Switch 2 gets announced, which is not the prediction because that is going to happen. And on release, we'll have a new Mario Kart game with a 3D Mario not announced until Q3 and not being released until the holiday season in Q4. So I do think there will be a new 3D Mario and a new Mario Kart, but I think the Mario Kart will be the launch game to get families to buy the Nintendo Switch 2. And then in Q3, you get the announcement of Odyssey 2 or, I don't know, another 3D Mario game. And I think that'll be the holiday release for Nintendo for that year. Let's move on to movies and TV shows. We'll start off. I think the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie will be better than the Minecraft movie. I just don't know with this Minecraft movie, all right? I don't know, and they can't fail the FNAF movie if the first one was that much of a success. Ballerina, the John Wick spin-off movie, will be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. Why? I don't know. I had to pick a movie. I'm not saying win. I'm saying will be nominated, which I think is fair. TV-wise, I think You, the Netflix show, it is having its final season this year, and I think it's going to be a shit season. Just going based off of one of my favorite TV shows anyway. You is one of my favorite TV shows, but another one of my favorite TV shows in Sex Education, season 5 was a piece of dog shit. I feel like You is going to be exactly the same. I think season 4 wasn't too special. I think season 5 is not going to be any better. You know what is going to be good for TV this year? Stranger Things season 5. I think Stranger Things Season 5 breaks a lot of records. I'm not going to give it an exact number, but I think it's going to break Netflix streaming records, money records, and records that I didn't think could be broken will be broken. Let's move on to music. Chromacopia will win Album of the Year at the Grammys. Now, Is that true? Probably not, but that's what I'm going with. I think Jade, the former Little Mix singer, blows up this year as a single artist. She releases her debut album this year, and I think it's going to do well in the charts and do well for numbers. And Bruno Mars will drop the single biggest album ever, streaming wise, in November. I'm not saying the biggest album to ever be released in November. I'm saying streaming wise, it'll be the biggest album ever, but he drops it in November. So that's why I think Chromacopia will win Album of the Year, because I think Bruno Mars will release it after the nomination date. Let's move on to just pop culture and social media and everything. YouTube Shorts dies. I don't think YouTube Shorts is going to last until the end of 2025. I also think another social media app will blow up this year, whether it's another streaming app or whether it's another video app or another sort of Instagram or Snapchat or something like that. I think there will be another app to blow up. Another big name artist. Now, I'm not going to say artist just so I don't get sued, but they get revealed as a part of the Diddy parties, and it's going to be a pretty well-known artist. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift do nothing to break the internet this year, and they save it for 2026. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively announce that they're going to have another kid. I think it's 4 or 5 now. Now, these are just random. I'm literally just throwing these out just to see if they hit. But Jenna Ortega and a random NFL player. I was going to give one exactly, but it's too hard to do that. So I'm just going to say a random NFL player start dating. Well, I won't say random NFL player. I'll say a well-known NFL player. Kai Cenat. I had to put a Kai Cenat one in here because he's going to be bigger and better in 2025. Kai Cenat does a stream with both Kevin Hart, again, and The Rock in one. And that's going to break the internet. We get another UFO spotting this year. Just a random one. I don't know. Someone's going to claim they see a UFO, and that's going to count. Russia and Ukraine end their war. But unfortunately, I think another war will start. I'm not going to say 2 countries that will go to war, but I do think that there will be another one. Ronnie 2K gets fired from 2K. All right, I've seen enough. I want this prediction to become true the most. And Ronnie 2K, I'm your biggest hater. And the 25th prediction has nothing to do with pop culture. This is a prediction for me personally. I think I'm going to play less than 26 different new video games this year. Now, what I mean by that is games not that have come out this year, but games that I've never played in my life. I think I'm going to play less than 26. Last year, I played 29. The year before, it would have been probably about the same. So I think I'll have less time on my hands. So I'm saying 26, not 25, just to piss people off. And I'm going to say I'll play less than 26. But that's my predictions for this year. I didn't want to go like all music, all movies, all pop culture, all gaming, all sports. Because I could do all sports, right? I could do all music. I can do all that, right? I wanted to get a nice variety in here. Some stupid, some smart. We'll wait and see how that goes. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know what predictions here you agree with and what predictions here you don't agree with. So I can either look stupid or you can look stupid. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching. See you guys all in the next one. Bye for now.